March Madness time. Let's go gambling.
America, welcome to sports. In layman's terms, I'm your guy, Willie SoSo, and chiming in with me tonight is...
TV Franchise, what's up, America? Let's have a good night tonight.
How do, sir?
I am doing well. I'm refreshed. I've missed a couple shows, but I'm back. I'm ready to go, and let's go.
Okay. Just to catch up to speed, Whip is still saying dumb shit.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. It's always been a work in progress with them.
TBD still hates Tom Brady.
TBD, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm still saying fuck you to Nick Sirianni.
All right. Well, so I haven't missed too much. So I'm glad to be back. Glad to be back.
America, you know how we do, where we do, and what we do. We're beaming to you from our favorite watering hole, Snooker's Pool and Pub, with no coach speak, no media spin, just some sports fans at the bar, with the drinks, of course. Talking sports just like you. Let's get on into it. All right, franchise. You know what time it is.
Baseball season.
Still got about a week and a half to go.
UFL.
Nobody gives a shit.
Oh, damn. I give up.
March Madness.
Yes. Love March Madness.
Yeah, as we speak, America, there is a play-in game being played right now. And, not that you care, but I bet on it, my parlay's fucked. Anyway.
1-800, I need help.
Listen, man, I know perhaps I should dial the number, but I couldn't help it. The odds were great. I couldn't help it.
Right. Okay.
Nonetheless, March Madness starting on Thursday. You excited?
I am. I am. Yeah, I think, with the both in-state teams, with Michigan State being 2, Michigan being 5, which we'll get to later. I mean, it's always a good thing for the state of Michigan when both of our in-state schools are higher up. So, I mean, cause of a good TV. But I think this is going to be like another tournament that it started last night, some crazy ending. And I think it's going to be a good tournament.
Okay. So answer me this, because one, I've yet to do my bracket. I'll probably do it after we finish filming here.
Right.
But is there any possibility that Michigan and Michigan State are going to face off in any round other than the championship? Could they wind up seeing each other?
No.
Are they completely across the bracket?
No, they're in the same side. They're in the same bracket.
Oh, really?
They are there. They're in the same. They're in the same bracket with Auburn.
Okay.
So Auburn's there.
So this could they could literally be a final 8 match.
Yeah. If Michigan State did what they should have done, they could have been the 4th time they play each other. But no, we're not going to talk about Michigan State right now. But no, Michigan and State are in the same bracket for the first time, I think, in a long time.
Okay.
They're in there with Auburn being the number 1. Obviously, Michigan State being the number 2. Michigan's in there. Is there?
And that's 5, right?
They're 5. And could they meet? Absolutely. Is it going to happen
like the Elite 8, right?
Yeah, could it happen? I'm not really. Like I say, it could happen. Yeah. It's going to happen. I don't know if them two ever played inside the bracket together.
I've never seen it in my life.
If it did happen, it'd probably be something big. But I don't know. I don't think it's going to really happen. But good luck to both teams.
Well, I'm rooting for that. Because that would set the state on fire. If they wound up meeting in the NCAA.
That's a whole new Michigan State week.
Right?
It takes over Michigan State
Absolutely.
week. It's like Michigan State week for football, but this would take over that.
No doubt.
Set it to the next level.
No doubt. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Oh, by the way, America, if you haven't tuned in previous to now, and I don't know why you would, but here's a Michigan slappy. Go blue through and through.
But I'm a smart go blue through and through.
I'm not so sure. Here's the thing. Pre-show, he went on this marvelous rant about why Michigan was unfairly seeded. They're the 5 seed. I am going to give you the floor, franchise. Please rehash the more important tenets of your rant as to why Michigan got screwed.
As we all know, Michigan beat Purdue. Michigan beat Wisconsin. And for some reason, Wisconsin and Purdue are highly ranked than Michigan.
What seed is Wisconsin?
3 seed, I believe.
Okay, and what seed is Purdue?
I believe they're a 4.
Okay.
Okay, but we beat both of those teams on our way to a Big Ten tournament championship. I know they don't mean shit.
But wait, there's more.
But I'm thinking this is the only thing I can think of.
Okay.
I think of.
Listen, I want this to be a reputable show, so please don't say what you're about to say.
This is what happened here.
Oh, shit.
America, I apologize. NCAA said, you know what? Michigan
Franchise, you know we are
going to put you as a 5 seed.
Hold on, wait.
We're going to put you as a 5 seed.
Before you say it, because I know I can't stop you from saying it. Right. But before you say it, I just want to reiterate something. You do know that there's a camera.
Oh, right
there.
And I'm just going to say what everybody wants to say, but they're afraid to say it.
Go ahead.
That's our show, right?
Go ahead.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
They said, you know what? We're going to put Michigan as a 5 seed. And guess what? All the other stuff for the football team is going to go away. You're not going to hear nothing at all going forward.
Franchise, are you sure?
This is Michigan's
punishment.
You know this is Michigan's punishment. I'm sure about it. I'm going to call Manuel Ward tomorrow and confirm it.
Okay, so America, if you are completely blown away by what Franchise here is iterating, he's saying that the reason that the Michigan Wolverine men's basketball team got a 5 seed in the NCAA tournament
because Harbaugh bought a cheeseburger.
Was punishment.
Because Harbaugh bought a cheeseburger.
For indiscretions for the U of M Wolverines.
The guy is hungry, okay?
Football team. Yeah, America, let me talk to you for a second. Yeah. Okay, listen. I know. No, he's I don't think he's on drugs. You think we'll get him tested after the show. I'll check. I'll get back with you. Okay. So you think that Michigan got screwed in the season?
Oh, for sure they did.
What about State?
All kidding aside, yeah, Michigan did get screwed by the season.
Do you think that State should have been a 2?
I think State's right where they should be. Because I look at the athleticism of, I can't believe I'm saying this, of the teams in the SEC. You know, and I don't know if Michigan has the same athleticism team that can hang with these guys.
They don't.
You know, so I think we always have like the number one overall seed, number 1. I think Michigan State got the number 1 overall, number 2 seed. You know, I think that it should be right where they are. They're playing great basketball. They went on a hell of a run towards the end of the season. Beat 8 ranked teams in the season.
They did.
You know, they are in with Auburn, who's the overall number 1 too. But Auburn might be the most. They probably might be vulnerable number 1 team out of the number 1 seeds.
Before I go down this road any further, who are the other number 2s?
Tennessee, Michigan State.
Is Alabama a 2?
Houston is 1, and the last one is. It might be Alabama, but Alabama might be a 3. Okay. But the 4th one is, but I know the first 3 that I said are guaranteed number 2s. It might be Alabama, it might be the other 2.
Okay. And again, America, I have yet to look at the brackets. I'm always a last minute guy with these things. So I'm not sure, but I don't think that Michigan State should have been a number 2. I think they should have been a 3. I mean, and that may very well be splitting hairs, but I think they should have been a 3. And my reasoning for that, they have hella high defense, and that has been along with Jace Richardson has been what's kept them.
Yeah, Jace Richardson
got them where they are now.
He's been a late season success story with them.
But they can't shoot. They can't fucking shoot.
I think they got there too. I mean, they got there too. I think they wholeheartedly deserve. But I think, actually, some of this CDS comes down to coaching too. You know, and like
that's fair.
If they had a coach that nobody knew and they had the same. They might have been.
It might have been a lower seed.
But
okay.
but they got Tom Izzo, who's been in there, done this, done that.
So that was the Tom Izzo tax that they got him the 2 seed.
No, I don't think that. I think they should be. I mean, if you were the number 7 seed in the country, if you do the math, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you should be a 2 seed.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm not like upset about it. I just sort of kind of just my eyeball test just tells me that they're not a legit 2 seed. But
correct. Yeah.
We'll see. And
I get it.
I hope they do something. And I definitely want to see them in Michigan in the tournament. That shit's gonna be much.
I think that'd be great. If that would be great. I don't think I don't think there's been a time when they both have been in the same side, in the same section of your bracket.
Yeah, I've never seen it. I mean, whether we get to the final 8, whether we get to the final 4, I've never seen it. So I'm interested to see
that'd be a hell of a night. Bars would be crazy.
So speaking of that, and viewing, okay, are you genuinely interested in March Madness this year, or is there some other reason that piques your interest to watch?
Well, for us, what we do, I am kind of a little bit interested because like we have to do our research, but we kind of have to like know what we're talking about. So like a little bit interested because like to me it's just crazy to me that the SEC came out of nowhere. To me it's like they just came out of nowhere.
It's been in the making though.
They went 14 teams make the tournament, 14, 15 make the tournament.
But it's been in the making though.
Yeah.
Keep this in mind. Alabama was a 1 seed last year.
Right.
Auburn was on the cusp last year. Kentucky has always been in the mix. They're blue blood. Who else we got? Missouri. Missouri has always been at the dance. So it shouldn't be a surprise that you have all these SEC teams in. The surprise is all of these SEC teams are that good.
Where they're seated.
Yeah, and they're that good. When we watch Auburn all season, we watch Alabama, even though they started to like flounder at the end of the season a little bit, they were damn good.
Yeah.
And then, of course, with the conference realignment, you get the Oklahomas and the Texases, even though Texas is going to be playing for their playoff life later on tonight.
Right.
But when you add those up, that makes sense that you got all of these SEC teams in there.
Yeah, good.
But this is why I like March Madness. Because you know what? These 2 powerhouse conferences, we were just talking about Michigan State from the Big Ten, and then now we're talking about all of these SEC teams that got in.
Mm-hmm.
There was really no crossover. They really didn't play each other like that. I think Michigan might have played Arkansas earlier in the season, but the Big Ten and the SEC really didn't play each other much. So they don't know each other. They're not familiar with each other. And I think that's a good reason to tune in to see if this grit and grind of the Big Ten can compete with the athleticism of the SEC. I'm curious to see how that's going to work out.
Yeah.
But is there another reason why, outside of you having rooting interest in your alma mater or whatever?
Like real quick, Thursday and Friday are probably the best 2 days to watch it because you're going to see probably some amazing finishes. So that's like one reason why. Okay, let's see what craziness is going to happen. But other than that,
let me lay this out for you. Because in the previous pod, we came to the conclusion that sports fandom is down. People aren't watching sports in general, with perhaps the exception of the NFL. People aren't watching sports as much. At least our demographic.
Right.
Then there's March Madness.
Right.
And people tune in by the droves. I'm about to say the quiet part out loud.
All right. Like that stuff.
Gambling.
Ooh, what's that?
I think
people gamble?
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response.
Oh, come on. That's because my Michigan getting screwed.
I think that we're going to have record numbers watching March Madness this year, and it's not going to be for interest. It's going to be because we've now ramped up our gambling habits with NIL and transfer portals and so forth and so on. It's not like we know the players like that. We don't know them like that.
Right.
But we're still tuning in. One, because, hey, maybe we're just used to tuning in to March Madness, but B, gambling. And this isn't a hot take. This isn't even new.
Yeah.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
I know for one, I am tuning in because I have a monetary rooting interest in the outcomes of said games.
Right.
I'm okay with that. But what does that say about my fandom? Do I
About
get
your
to call
fandom or
myself?
about your FanDuel?
Well, I just discussed my fandom. I just discussed that. But my fandom.
Right.
Does that say something about my fandom? That really the only thing that has me tied or tethered to the NCAA, or hell, a lot of other sports for that matter, is the fact that I watch for gambling purposes.
Oh no, not at all. And you know why? Because when you gamble on a game, you get instant gratification. You don't have to wait to the end of the tournament to get paid. You're getting paid at the game that you bet on that single day.
That's true. But I no longer have a team, though. I don't have a team. My team is my team that day. The one that I took the under on, or the one that I took, I laid the points on. That's my team for that day.
So,
but outside of that,
so like, what you're saying though, would you rather win a couple, 3 or 4 bets through the tournament, or wait to a month before the tournament's over and maybe win the pot of $100?
Okay, so what I'm saying is
instant gratification. You can bet on a game, and guess what?
You're right.
Instant gratification. You get your money now. You don't have to wait till April. It's called March Madness.
You are right about that.
You know.
But that's sort of kind of like beside the point. My point is, I don't care about the teams. I only care about trying to win.
Yeah, you care about the money. Yeah, I get you.
Money.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. Oh no.
Am I in the minority with that when it comes down to the viewers and the viewership?
Not at all. No, not at all. Tell me how many of your friends said, let's get a bracket pool together. Tell me how many of your friends said that to you.
None. Not one.
What about the guys at the bar? How many said, let's do this bracket pool?
Nope.
None?
Not
exactly.
one.
You know what? Because you know what? The days of the bracket pool, I think, are over with because of what we all talk about. You just mentioned because of because of gambling.
I could gamble on it directly.
Get a game, instant gratification. With the stuff with the Florida network saying they got like 16, 20 million people brackets.
Yeah, whatever.
We all know that's bullshit.
Yeah.
We all know that is bullshit. There's no way in the world 20 million people are doing brackets anymore. Not with gambling, not with instant gratification. Yeah, they might do a bracket to say, let's see how good I did. But they're not doing a pool.
I'm going to go do one, but I don't care about it.
Right, exactly. And it's like I just think with gambling, and there's other things out there. There's squares now for the for March Madness now, which keeps people involved to watch the games. Where
but it doesn't grow fandom. And I think that's really my point. It doesn't grow fandom.
No, it doesn't.
America, we are no longer fans.
It's not the way it used to be. By far.
Yeah. We're no longer fans.
That might have something to do with like teams, transfer portal, NIL.
Yeah.
That might have. I'm sure it does.
It all goes together.
Or the one and done teams.
Also true.
So like for me, like I'll watch because like we have to.
Right.
Right. But like this Thursday and Friday, I'm looking forward to seeing some kind of crazy stuff. Hopefully something does happen. It'd be cool to see. But instant gratification is a lot better than waiting for the whole
thing to be done,
whole thing
and counting points per round.
Exactly. If I want to spend $10 on a pool, I can just spend $10 on one game.
Yeah, that sums it up for me.
Since we are going to gamble on this, and we're going to Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it's going to keep rolling for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We're locked in on this. So give me an upset. Or no. Don't even give me an upset. Just give me a strategy of how you gonna look at this. Because I got a strategy.
How about the color of the uniforms? No.
Fuck it, whatever works.
No. No. I don't really have a strategy. Of course, probably like everybody else is like, the first. And this shows how old this bracket thing is now. How it used to be, you knew a 12 was going to be the 5.
Yeah, can't do that.
It used to be like at least 50% of the 12 is going to be the 5s. You can't do that now. You cannot do that now because everybody's just throwing in there. My strategy first 2 rounds, I'm going to take mostly the high seeds. I'll find the 12-5s because that's my era.
Okay.
My era when I was growing up.
Right.
And I'll try to flip-flop at 8-9.
See, them 8-9s I'm staying away from.
Right, but you have to pick one.
Well,
You have to pick one. So
that's for the bracket, but I'm talking about individual bets. Because again,
individual bets.
The hell with the bracket. I'm just gonna throw shit at the wall and see what sticks.
Oh.
But here's my strategy. I'm going to place at least 4 individual bets tomorrow.
Nice.
And mind you, the operative wording in that was at least.
Oh boy. Here we go.
I am going to bet for all of the 15 seeds to cover or to go money line. All of them.
This is just like you.
All of them.
This is just like you. Now you went to Michigan and saying Michigan State is going to cover.
This is math. This is not personal. Again, I said I think I might be a bad thing.
Well, I think it's personal with you, though.
No, it's not personal with me. I actually sort of kind of, even though it goes against all my being, I sort of kind of like Michigan State. Have mad respect for Tom Izzo. But I am going to bet all of the 15 seeds to win. Money line. Why? Because it always happens now. I'm not doing it for the 1 seeds, but I'm going to do it for the 2 seeds, and I might do it for the 3 seeds.
God damn you, Virginia.
Yeah, right?
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place one, and this is for this year and this year only.
Right.
I'm going to place 1 4-leg parlay, and I'm taking all of the 1 seeds. All of them. Might not be, the odds might not be the greatest, but if I parlay them, I got a better chance of winning some money.
Well, you probably get half the money you bet. Yeah.
Now, but you put that with the individual 15 seeds.
But granted, though, the number 1 seeds this year are very strong.
That's why I'm taking them.
I mean, it's very, very strong.
That's why I'm taking them. And I know it's going to be minus odds, but I'm taking them. And I'm going to parlay it. And hopefully I can get to maybe plus 100, maybe. I don't even know if I'll get there, but I'm going to try. Again, like I said, I'm staying away from the 8-9 seeds. Too unpredictable, too volatile.
But anyway, if you're out there and you're listening, if you want to place a bet, UConn is a 9 seed against number 8 Oklahoma.
That's dangerous.
This is the Hurley game. Where he said, "I am the best coach in this league. Why are you calling fouls on me?" So watch that game. I think Hurley's going to make a statement. I think Hurley, as a 9 seed,
you think the refs might have something against him?
It's going to be a game. But I still think, they're the 9 seed going against Oklahoma, which I can't name one player in Oklahoma, but I think the coaching. I know the coach of UConn, which has had a great record. So I think if you got some money, if you want to drop a little $20 bill, a little Andrew Jackson, I put it on UConn. It wouldn't be an upset, but the 9 seed beating the 8 seed.
All right, so let's do this. Auburn, Duke, Alabama, Florida have all sort of kind of been like, for a majority of the season, 1, 2, 3, 4 in some order. Right? Would you, of those 4, how many of them would you put money on to make the Final Four?
If I just pick one,
You can pick any of them.
if I just had to pick one,
Okay, so if you just had to pick
if I just had to pick one, just because we're not sure about Cooper Flag at Duke, I take Florida.
You know what? That's going to be because it's 2 weeks away. That's going to be my futures bet.
Right. I mean, it all matters. If Cooper Flag plays,
I don't care about Cooper Flag.
well, you should.
I don't care. I think Cooper Flag is overrated. America, that's another conversation for another day. But hey, listen, I didn't say.
Wait,
No, it's not because he's white. It's not because he's white. Don't you do that to me. Don't you put that voodoo on me, Ricky Bobby. It's not because he's white. Don't do that.
All right, I just want to know. Give me like 2 players better than Cooper Flag that you.
I did
And
not.
I don't need to know their race. Just tell them. Give me 2
did
players.
not say that there are any players better than him. I didn't say any of that.
Okay.
What I said is I believe that he's overrated. I think that they're making him out to be something. Before the season even started, they were saying that this is the consensus #1 pick for the NBA draft. And what I've seen from him, he's good. He's just not who they think he's going to be. I don't think so. I just don't. No hate, no smart.
Right.
I just don't think that he's going to be as good as people think he's going to be. That's all. That's all.
I'm gonna agree to disagree.
Okay.
I think he's gonna come in the league and be all right. I think he's gonna be better than all right. But I mean, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I mean, of course we gotta wait and see.
Wait and see.
With regard, okay, so back to this Florida thing though.
Right.
I think Florida's going to win they're going to win it all.
Side note, I do have Florida winning my bracket. So okay, next.
I think Florida's going to win it all. The length of their players.
Yeah.
Everybody is like 6'6".
They have a bench too.
Yeah. I think that's going to be your NCAA champion.
You want to know where their money went to? It went to Florida.
Facts.
It went to Florida.
Facts. So yeah,
Alabama tried, Auburn tried, but it all went to Florida.
That's going to be another
Speaking of
shekel
Florida,
for me to put down.
right?
Speaking of Florida, what?
We have a member in the crowd here staying here. They came from Miami here, so it's nice. I'm gonna shout out to
Facts.
shout out to Roxanne.
This evening we have a studio audience. My good friend Roxanne is chiming in and keeping us company while we keep her amused with our shenanigans. So she from the U, Miami.
Hey, girl. Hey, how you doing?
All right, America, that has been sports. In layman's terms, get at us. Tell us what you think. Give us your picks. Tell us why you're watching March Madness. You can catch us on X, Twitter. What is it? X, Twitter, whatever. X or Twitter, whatever. At Lay Terms Sports. You can catch us on Facebook at Sports in Layman's Terms. Of course, YouTube channel is Sports in Layman's Terms. And hell, if you really want to get at us, email us at sportsinlaymansterms at Gmail. Most importantly, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this content. Let the world know we out here talking hard. Yeah.
Pick up the phone and start dialing.
I am Willie SoSo, and this is
SoSo and Franchise.
And this has been sports in layman's terms.